All right, now we live. All right, what's going on, man? It's your boy Deuce.
It's your boy Ace.
And this is my brother's 2 cents.
The podcast.
Okay.
Oh,
I knew you would like that.
Okay.
everybody going down the way with that.
Shooters down the way. Murph down. Oh. Shooters down the way. Murph down. Oh. Shooters down the way. Murph down.
All right. Had to throw a curveball there for you.
Yeah.
Got you smiling.
Yeah, that got me up a little bit.
I
got me
got
in
you.
this-
I thought you was
feeling
gonna
in
get up and
Cincinnati.
do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about having some chili right now.
I thought you was gonna do it.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't gonna stand up and tear the place up.
Trying to do it. Oh, my knees. I can't. I can't.
Nah, I wasn't.
I can't.
I'm gonna just wait. But we're gonna start off. We always start off with a wellness check. For my brother's 2 cents, and just check in with each other, see how our week's been going. Something that we probably been looking forward to doing is, checking in on each other. Sometimes what people don't know on the podcast is we really do not talk to each other for about a week, just so we can have enough information. So we really do be checking in with each other.
Our phone log be like an hour and 30 minutes. All I did was ask him, dude.
Sometimes we go too deep in the text message, like, nah, we saving that for the podcast. Nah, we ain't talking about it right now.
But we do though, man. That is wild. Like, I can't even talk to you. I'll be mad too. I'll be
like save it.
We gotta save it, man.
But yeah, we check in with each other. So how your week been going? Let's say the last 2 weeks.
Had the flu.
Yeah.
I had the flu. Boy, I was down bad, man. I tried to go to the gym. That didn't work out. Body shut down. I got to sleep for like 4 days. But once I'm up, I'm up. So got that out of me. Flushed that, put that behind me. Now it's just work, man. Like, as far as that, man, my social life is just, I don't even care no more about stuff like that. It just be like, all right, it's just.
What do you mean about that?
Because you try to fight to hold on to things in your life, whether it's relationships or things you like to do, like going to the gym, playing video games, or whatever it is. After a while, me personally, I get fatigued on trying to hold on to things. I shouldn't have to hold on to it that tight.
Yeah.
If it's slipping away, I just gotta let it go. Like, all right, I ain't gonna have a 6-pack by summer.
So you giving up on your bucket list, going back to, because you used to have a 6-pack.
You said I was on steroids last week, and I had got tested. Told everybody I was on steroids, man. It's not
taking all those
steroids,
supplements.
Hey,
It's
good for race horses. It's good for me. Okay. Nah, it's not that. It's just like, I guess the way my life is, I move so fast, and when I had the flu, I guess it's my life's my body's way of saying, sit down. And once I sit down, the way my mental is, I don't like to sit down on my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So sitting down, I can't move, I can't talk, I can't walk, I can't do anything. Now everything I was running from is catching up to me, and I'm starting to look at things and evaluate things, and starting to see how things has changed so dramatic within the last time I actually sat down, and it's just like you evaluate things like, you know what?
What you doing with your time?
Yeah, like, I don't need that, man.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that though. Like, are you being useful with your time? And sometimes you can be over usefully with your time, and it's like sometimes you do need to rest. And I understand. Completely.
Well, so what's up with you, old man?
Oh man,
in bed by 6:30.
Oh man, yeah, not gonna lie, I have been trying to watch some of them games. Been coming on at like 9:30.
I be trying.
I tried to watch the game last night.
Be a zombie.
For some reason, I don't know what was wrong with my cable last night, but it wasn't acting right. So I'm looking at Yahoo Sports to catch up on the scores, and the game at 9:30 didn't even start. So I'm like, yo, they waiting at 10 o'clock. So I just went to bed. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I stayed up last night because I was it been slow at work because of the weather. Yeah. So they actually give us time off and being allowed to work in the weather. But yeah, so I've been at home all day, taking little midday naps. So yeah, I'll be up.
Say them naps getting you.
Yeah, I'll step in the midday
a nap. It's over. I'm up for 2 days.
Yeah.
I can't take no nap.
The other day I took a nap, and I woke up at like 3 o'clock, and I got up. No, I actually came in the house. I went out, did something. Came in the house, took a nap, woke back up like, I go to work tomorrow. You know how them days when you gotta feel like you gotta use your whole day. I felt like I ain't used my day.
You wasted a whole day sleeping.
Yeah, so I got up, left, went out again, kicked it, came back in the house probably like 7, and went to bed. That's when I was hitting you up about the game. That's when I found out about the draft. Yeah, 7 is late.
That's late.
Yeah, that's late.
Boy, boy, beat the street lights in.
That's exactly right.
Painted the city blue.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been alright. But let's start off with these topics for
Let's see what we got, man.
2 sets.
Let's see what we got. What we doing first?
It's something that I hit you up about the other night. Like I said, sometimes we don't want to go too in depth.
You talking about that text?
Yeah, I had text you. I'm like, man.
I saw it too.
Like I just saw it scroll under the screen. I'm like, we're gonna talk about this on the podcast.
Oh,
I don't even want to talk about it with you right now. We're gonna talk about this on the podcast, but I want to talk about this NBA draft. I don't want to sound like we jumping on bandwagons, but this is crazy. Like,
no, you ain't wrong.
if everybody's saying that something ain't right,
something ain't right, man.
and I know the NBA draft lottery is meant to spread out. To basically give everybody a chance, and that's what it's here for, and that's understandable. But it's the timing of it. In the NBA, timing always perfect. And then if you watch the NBA, you will notice that sometimes it be things that happen. It's like, that's kind of like a fairy tale, but it just feels unreal that the Dallas Mavericks. They traded away. We spoke about this on one of the biggest shock. I think it was one of the biggest shocks.
I think it was the first one.
And everybody been chewing Dallas out. Oh, they shouldn't have did this. They shouldn't have did this. They was pushing to make the playoffs, and they sadly they didn't. But in their back pocket they had something in store for us.
$10 million check.
Yeah.
You get the first draft pick.
Yeah, I don't know what they did. They did something for Cooper Flag. This guy better be amazing.
So to get everybody caught up to speed, right? So we had they had the NBA draft, and so the teams that are the worst from the previous year have a high percentage chance of getting the top pick. The top pick is usually the best player in the draft, right? And Charlotte Hornets had one of the worst records. They had a 14.8% chance of getting the top pick. Somehow, a team with a 1.8% chance ended up getting it. And it just blew everybody's mind because it was like, how did this team, after they just traded their once-in-a-generation talent, get the top pick? And I saw it too, man.
I mean, it was kind of like, it was upsetting because I know we in Charlotte. I'm not really a Charlotte Hornets fan, but I like Charlotte. And I want them to do good while I'm here. And I was hoping that they get this pick. And once I seen that Dallas Mavericks got the top pick, I was like, hold on.
Because they ruined the storyline. Cooper Flag he's the best player in the country in college right now. He plays for Duke, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Charlotte, North Carolina. How about he's the savior of North Carolina?
Man.
No. Let's send him to Dallas to a decent, super decent team that if it wasn't for Kyrie's injury, they're in the playoffs.
It was like, I don't know. It just seemed weird. And it's not just our podcast speaking on this. It's a lot of
everybody doing spoofs on it.
And, you know how that's how everything goes sometimes when you
money, man.
When you put things to, it's just I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless.
Speechless is that
I don't even know what to say.
You know what's crazy? It's kind of like when they do things and it's like so in your face, you don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Like somebody disrespects you so bad in your face, you're like, wait, what?
It's like they was blatant with it. Like, hold
they
on,
just put it in everybody's face and walked away and expected everybody to
I
be
didn't
okay
even know
with
Dallas had put. They almost made the playoffs, right?
So they're not the bottom teams.
They're not in the bottom tier of teams.
It's
they
not.
were in the teams that would have. Didn't Golden State actually beat them, right? Golden State
Dallas, probably. I can't remember.
I think they beat them in the play-in game.
Okay.
So they actually played a team that potentially has a chance right now to be in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
For them to have that chance to even play them to play in the playoffs, to having the number one pick, it's like, I don't know. It's almost too. It is some good things that came out of that, because all the teams that basically tried to tank to show that, like, yeah, man,
tanking don't work, man.
Yeah, we gonna
you gotta write a check,
and it's like,
you gotta write a check, man. Tanking
sorry,
don't work,
Washington,
man.
y'all tried, but
Washington been trying to tank since John Wall.
Dude, I think Washington was like, what pick were they? I think they had like.
They were, and they talk about somebody who got robbed.
That was crazy. They got.
They had probably a worse record than Charlotte Hornets. And Charlotte Hornets got the 4th pick, and they like at number 18 or something. Like, yeah, it's wild, man.
I think, that was sickening, but yeah, we just wanted to jump on that for a second, briefly, because that really upsetted me. But we're gonna jump right into the next topic, but we sticking on the same subject, and it's basketball, and it's NBA, and we're gonna talk about because we've been out for the last week or so. And we jumping right back in, so we're gonna jump back into the second round of the playoffs.
I was right.
Yeah, he said he was right, and this is the thing that always get me with this guy. Sometimes I know people be like, "Why he just so agree?" Because sometimes you gotta agree with this dude, because he gonna debate you when he gonna debate you so much when he wrong, and it's sometimes it's just wearing on you. It's like,
this is my philosophy.
Dude really ain't gonna, he really believes in this.
This is my philosophy. Until you can prove that I'm wrong, you can't say that you're right.
You can't prove.
You can't prove. You can't.
Because you're gonna always find a rebuttal. You're gonna go to Chat GPT and you're gonna try to figure out.
Hey.
Like, this proves my point here. It's like,
my point. Only thing I was wrong about was 2 things actually.
He said I was right. Now he's saying that he's wrong, but he's still gonna say he was right.
I was right about everything else, but these last 2. The Pistons and the Knicks. I really want. I don't like Karl Anthony Towns. I think, and I sent you those videos.
What about the Nuggets?
The Nuggets. I don't know what's going on with the Nuggets, man. I was wrong about them because that kid, the one I keep messing up his name.
Who?
Michael Carter Williams, or whatever it is.
What you talking about for
Denver?
For Denver, yeah, man. He played it. But
that's what I thought you was gonna get me on.
We didn't even. Hold on, you skipping now. I was gonna let you get on that subject, but we didn't.
I was wrong about that guy. I thought he would be a better defender.
Defender, he wasn't. Like,
boy.
No, he was a defender. That's why, like, where you getting that from? But
no, he is a good defender. He's a great defender.
Yeah,
but you know what's crazy though? In the playoffs, a lot of these guys just. Like last year with Tatum. Tatum didn't even have a playoff moment. It's like the finals. And it was like the last 2 games of the season when he had his moment.
Tatum is like
an impactful moment.
Unpredictable players. Like, you can't predict anything he does. He'll have a bad game for 2 games, and then the next 5 games he'll score like 40, and then he'll go back into a slump. And it's like, you don't know what you're gonna get from that guy. But let's get into these teams that we was talking about.
That I was right about.
Man, you wasn't right about. See, that's what I'm saying, man.
I was right.
Man, no, you wasn't, man. You was totally wrong.
I said.
I will admit
let me tell you what I was right about then. I told you the Cavaliers was gonna get punched in the mouth. I told you because they played an easy team in the first round that the second round was gonna get them an eye opener. Right now they're at the crib, so I was right about that. I was wrong about the Knicks and the Pistons. The Celtics, I don't think I had any give on that one.
He don't even
but the Timberwolves, I was actually nervous about them.
He said he was right about the Celtics. I mean the Cavaliers and the Pacers.
I was.
So you picked the Pacers to beat the Cavaliers that round?
I don't remember who I picked, but what I do remember is that the Cavaliers was gonna have a challenge on them on their hands. Because they just came from a easy just walk over these guys. They beat them by like 40 in the first quarter. It's like, bro, hurry up and fast forward to the second round. And when they got to the second round against a team that actually surprises me how they play, because I didn't think they were this complete.
I'm not
Now
gonna
they're at the
lie.
crib.
I'm gonna be honest with the whole situation. The second round surprised. Not the second round. Watching the second round, like we're almost done with it. It surprised me totally. All the picks that we picked to be in the finals look like they're not even gonna be there. On the teams that we least expect, man.
Go ahead.
You said the Nuggets and the Celtics.
I think I did too.
I know you did, because I said the same
No.
thing. We agreed with the team. That's why I know. Look,
I don't think I said that. I think I said Timberwolves. I'm on my
Man, you did not.
I think I'm on my Anthony Edwards high right now.
Bro, everybody is, but that like we ain't gonna just do that. We ain't gonna jump on the bandwagon and act like we forgot. Like, cause I'm a firm believer. I like the Timberwolves, but I definitely want them to beat the Warriors. I can't stand that. And then I
You
don't
don't like the
I
Warriors
don't want
because
to
they did in
step
your
on. I don't
Cavs
want them to
and
step on my
LeBron.
boy legacy. So you got
So you out here trying to protect legacies then. You're not trying to actually tell people
I
about
ain't gonna lie
sports. You
though,
just
man.
trying to make sure LeBron's he gets untouched.
Nah, not even. Ant-Man might be that guy. If he get to the finals and win, we looking at the next Michael Jordan right there. And I'm gonna be the first to say it.
Ooh.
I ain't gonna say you can't even say, bro, that dunk that he did, it sparked the team on that what was that, game 2?
I'm not disagreeing with you.
It was game 2 no, it was game 3.
But Jordan?
Yeah, I think he getting on that level, bro.
I don't think he's getting on Jordan level.
Bro, they double teaming him. We can't even tell.
This is why I don't get too crazy with the
They
Jordan.
doubling him. We can't tell, bro. For real though, it look like they playing 1-on-1. They playing
double
zone.
him. I only see one person, but they're doubling them. All right,
They playing zones.
They got a
can't even
QB
tell.
spy on Anthony Edwards.
Like, what kind of defense was that? Something he broke down. He just broke it down. Like, shit.
No, I don't, because the thing about it, I see where people say that, but it's not the fear. They don't fear Anthony Edwards. They feared Michael Jordan. That's the only thing. They don't fear him. So if they don't fear him, it's kind of like, all right.
I mean, they feared the Michael Jordan that we knew, but, you know, it was a Michael Jordan before that everybody, they had to, like, Michael Jordan didn't come in, everybody like, yo, man, this dude is scary, man. It was other players in the league at that time that was doing way better than him. Magic and Bird was doing better than them. Them Boston Celtics, that's when they had their rivalry going on. There was
I cannot wait. I'm glad you brought that up because I want to talk about that.
Man, let's leave that for another day.
Because I don't believe them teams are them teams that you, like, when we talked about the draft.
What you mean? What team?
The Lakers.
We're not about to go back.
Drafted the number one player in the country, arguably, with Magic Johnson, to a team that was just in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know it. Okay.
And then they bring in the best player in the league at the time, Kareem.
Yeah, well, we gotta do my.
Like,
I gotta do my research on that.
Like,
I
look
gotta
into that.
figure out. Yeah, but I gotta do my research on that.
All right.
Because I gotta figure out why did they do that. But
It's a draft. It's that draft. It's another draft thing. It's another draft debacle where it's like, how did this team get better?
Yeah, but
and it's like,
Boston,
where do we put Magic? We gotta put him in LA, baby. We gotta. Where else we gonna put him? Chicago? Miami? Like, nah, we gotta put him. Well, I'm glad they put him in Miami.
Yeah. They had a thing going on with Boston back then.
Yeah, it's like, yo.
Everybody at that time. So it was kind of.
But it's like, why Dallas, though? I know I'm going backwards, though, but it's like, man, what is Dallas gonna do for us?
I mean, Dallas is definitely cheating. But let's go back to the playoffs backward. Basically, we was talking about the Timberwolves and Warriors. So the Timberwolves and Warriors didn't expect it to be like, I knew Steph, you know, if Steph would have been in there, it would have definitely been more competitive. But I still probably would have had the Timberwolves coming out just because Anthony Edwards is on another level. And your boy Randolph finally showed off.
Oh, what was that?
He finally
Something
showed
I was
up.
right about?
He finally, you was right about it. But
Hold on. No. Because then when the Timberwolves closed out their last team, who was the best player on the floor that day? Rudy Gobert. He put up 30.
Yeah, but that was the only game that they played.
It doesn't.
For real though, they let him play the whole game, and your boy had a good game too. The one that you said that's doing bad. I can't even remember his name. We gotta get right with the names too, man.
Who's doing bad on the Timberwolves?
Nah, I'm talking about the Timberwolves.
That ain't McDaniels. It was a Conley.
I think it was McDaniels.
Because he came out on the Lakers popping y'all in the head. Y'all know his name.
Y'all
know his name.
Oh my God, McDaniels. Oh my God.
Y'all know his name.
Did you see when Draymond fouled him the other day? And he was like, "What did I do?" It was like they replayed it. It was like, dude, you was pushing him in the air. Like,
Draymond.
Like, you fouled out with 2 points, bro. That was sad. It was like, well,
Draymond.
this is going to change the ending. Like, no, it's not. Man, the man got 2 points.
That man was not impactful on this game at all.
But that Thunder Nuggets matchup. What do you think about this, man?
So I don't. So this is let me.
One of the most competitive matchups.
You gonna kill me on this one, right?
What?
I want the Nuggets to win because I don't like Shea, whatever, SGA.
Yeah.
I don't like him. 2 reasons. One, he keep getting these. I hate people who get these calls. Like when Harden was doing it, I hated that. I hated that.
I'm glad you said that. I said that to somebody else.
I don't, because I don't like how he plays, and he walks around as if he's good. It's like, bro, you just getting the benefit of the doubt from the refs. Like, you shooting 11 free throws. You going 11. That's 11 points just off of free points. He's good. He's going to be the MVP. My second reason is because he's from Canada.
I know. I think that's a lot of Americans like that.
I'm Kendrick, man.
I'm sorry.
He's from Toronto. I'm like,
oh,
no, I don't want to see.
You're the only person
I don't want to see
it.
Drake doing Nokia at the halftime show.
You're the only person that
mocking
says
Drake, mocking Kendrick. You know, baby girl. I don't want to hear none of that. Like,
I don't think that's. I mean,
he said, I know.
I think a lot of people be like, in the back of their mind, they don't want to say it.
I don't want to see it, man.
Because you never notice that they never talk about.
Because this is going to
the
give
face
Drake
of the
life.
league, him being the face of the league. He's been balling out these last 3 years.
He's been playing his butt off. I don't want to see it. I don't want.
They'd rather give it to somebody way across seas.
Give it to him.
Than him, but it's. I mean, at this point,
I don't want it. I don't want it.
But like you said, I'm gonna bring that. I was saying that same thing you said about how James Harden used to play.
Yeah.
They do this thing in the NBA, man. Like nobody. Like I don't want to make it seem like we super old, but we're not old. But when we played basketball, it was a different rules and set. And it's weird watching basketball and watching some of these guys. He literally used his arm to push off. I see that. Never do that.
I see that a lot. They all push off,
and it's like
move you.
It used to be like, yo, if you extend the arm,
yeah,
that's a foul. So they obviously
he extended.
Like,
He had to come here. You stop. Nah, this dude, like I hate it. He's doing a flop.
He don't really got no crossover, but he's getting all this space, and it's like, dude, he ain't even that quick.
When your defender is going flying the other way, and I get it some flopping in the league, but. Yeah, I don't.
That worries me about the NBA. Like, because what you do is you're gonna make these players.
But you're doing the same thing you did with Harden. That's how Harden got the MVP. That's what put Harden on the map.
But that's what made his decline come so fast, though.
Because he couldn't do it no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It exposed him. So it's like I don't want to ride this ride again, man. Like I don't want to wait for it, man. Just do away with it.
I mean, that's just it makes basketball a little bit,
difficult to watch.
Even the defensive players, they don't even complain about it no more. They just
remember when they used to guard Harden with their hands behind their back to protest this? Like, bro, what you want us to do, man?
Yeah, because he figured out he dumb because he kept doing it, but he figured out a way to get them fouls. If your hands was in there, that's why they made a rule. They made a rule about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go into these other matchups. These Pacers and Cavaliers, man. I didn't see that.
It's done. Over with.
I didn't see that coming.
Book it.
I definitely did not see that coming. I thought the Pacers was gonna give them a good matchup, but for them to win
6 and 7, but
I didn't think it would be that. I thought Cavaliers, but they did come in injured. But I thought they had a really deep team. But I think this Indiana Pacers team got a lot of heart and resilience to they're competing with the best anybody. And if they do play this, I want to say the Knicks, because it looks like the Knicks. But if they play the Knicks, I think they might get the Knicks. Maybe in 7. The
Pacers?
Yeah. They looking real nice, man.
See,
they looking real nice.
There's a lot of history there with the Miller and the Ewing.
That's why I want to see that, man. That's gonna be so.
That's gonna be
lit,
dope. Bro. That's gonna be a good throwback.
Yeah, I want to see New York. I don't
like
know why. I ain't never really like. We never like New York. I really want to see them in the conference finals because it's like, dang, in our age range,
we gonna stay up and watch that game.
It's gonna be on the East Coast, so that's gonna come on first.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm not watching.
And then hopefully, the Warriors get out. I mean, yeah, because them games ain't gonna be coming on at 10 no more. I don't think so.
They got a bedtime.
OKC and the OKC game definitely is. But yeah,
nah. That Cleveland one, I I saw it coming. I did. I didn't see it to this magnitude. Like I thought Cleveland was gonna put up more of a fight. I didn't think they were just gonna roll over. But I didn't think about that till you said it just now. Like they did. Garland was injured. I think he's still injured. I think he just fought through an injury and tried to play.
They were saying that,
he didn't look like himself, man. He had spurts, but he didn't look like himself.
Yeah, last night it was sad to see, and I'm for the city of Cleveland. We never really been Cleveland Cavalier fans, but our boys played there.
What,
So
I'm about to say us or me. I think I'm the only anti-Cavalier here, buddy.
But it was sad to watch, man. Because Donovan Mitchell, it's definitely was his year, and I don't know what happened. I know it was injuries, but for them to fall to only win one game, they got to reevaluate that. They got to figure out something because Garland, he's an impact, but he's not that much of an impact.
No, Giannis on the market. He might be going to Cleveland.
Oh, that'd be ooh.
Nah, you know what's gonna happen. LA probably already got him signed already. Just he told nobody. I hope we do. Stay away from
Let's go into this Boston.
That game, that was sad to watch because Tatum was cooking. I was watching him like, damn, this guy's on fire. He was hitting threes.
Yeah, but they pretty much already lost the game when he got hurt.
Yeah, I mean because
the Knicks played the way the first game because I doubted them that last game they won because the Celtics the way they was going. Derek White is probably one of the most
off of those
underrated.
two buzzer beaters.
What?
The two buzzer beaters that Bronson hit.
Nah, that's that game that the Celtics won. They finally remember they
won. The one they did. Yeah, okay.
They won one in New York. That first game they won in New York.
I thought they was whooped in. I thought
I was like,
I
was telling everybody like, yo, man,
it's over now.
They got him, man.
Yeah.
Then I'm watching the game and I'm like, this dude Bronson is really cooking them. Like, how is it?
I didn't think
we
Bronson
talk
was
about
that
how
good.
AI was. Like, Bronson is getting to the basket and he's scoop laying up. Like, what? How is he making this shit?
I'm a bias with that. If your dad played in the NBA and you come out and you good, I don't look at you the same as because it's like you've been around it your whole life. Like your dad knows what it
you always got some bias against somebody.
I do. Like his dad was in the NBA, so I expect that from him. Like people like Doc Rivers' son, I'm disappointed in him. He's supposed to be good. He's supposed to be better than that.
I think he should have been good the way they was hyping him up out of high school.
That's because he was Doc Rivers' son. He was light skinned at that time. Light skinned people had it.
I don't know what colorism got to do with it, but I had to think like what?
So that series showed me I got a little bit more respect for Cat. I saw him hustle. I see him playing hard. Still think he's soft as hell. Brunson, I thought he was overrated. I was like, okay, he got a little buzz because he's in New York, but seeing him was like, oh.
Yeah, Brunson got some things going on where I'm like, I was really, really, really shocked at how he playing though, bro. Like,
you're right.
That's surprising to me.
But with Tatum going down, it's exposing. I gotta take a quick commercial break. All right, we back.
Yeah,
all right.
Back to our topic.
We'll resume sports, or we gonna switch it up?
Yeah, we're gonna switch it up just a little bit.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and conclude this portion. We're gonna come back with our next topic.